What up, guys? LD Moto back with you. Little change of plans just for timing and money situation, I guess you could say. I mean, because we don't have all the funds to go full mod on SYX. So, and Liam really wants to ride it. So what we're gonna do today is I'm gonna get some carb cleaner, clean the carburetor out, clean the air filter, check the spark plug. Yeah, try and put this thing back together because he wants to take it for a rip. Yeah, it's gonna be a little process. We gotta get some new fuel line. I got a shut off valve for it. I believe I have a filter for it. Yeah, I just gotta get into it. So yeah, today's gonna be all about getting the SYX back to riding at least. Yeah, the fuel line that I had for it before, it's just super hard and it's not doing well. So I'm gonna replace that. These are fine because they don't really have a lot of fuel going through them. Well, yeah, they're fine. See how flexible it is? Then where the fuel actually went through, it's like stiffened up really bad. So I gotta get some new fuel line, clean it up for sure. We're gonna clean this thing up pretty well. I'm gonna clean the bike itself, get all the dirt off of it, make sure there's not any cracks anywhere, because he wants to ride it and we're gonna be gone for, you know, about a week, so he's not gonna get to do much with the dirt bike. So I'm gonna try and get it back together today. So stick around, guys. Let's see what we can get done on the SYX, and hopefully by the end of this video we have this thing ripping again. So thanks for watching. Let's see how the SYX comes together today. Are you excited about getting your dirt bike back together?
Yes.
Alright, so I'm gonna get it outside. I'm gonna try and clean it up as much as possible, like I was saying, just to check for cracks and whatnot. So I'm gonna get that out there. Alright, guys, got most of it washed up. I just wanted to get it clean because, you know, it hasn't been cleaned in a while, and I think, like I've said before, cleaning is part of maintenance. What's up, bud? Yeah, I'm gonna get everything cleaned up because, like I was saying before, cleaning I think is part of maintenance, and if we keep up on the maintenance, I think it should last a little bit longer. What I really believe happened when Liam was riding it at the trails, the ATV trails, I don't know how I express, but the water was, if not, I don't know if you can tell, that's probably about a foot and a half right there. Anybody that has this bike kind of can judge that distance a little bit, but yeah, I think he flooded out the carburetor a little bit with some water, and I haven't cleaned it, so I think that's why it was kind of probably cutting out a little bit. And the filter, I don't know if you guys remember in the previous video about this, it's been a while, the air filter was actually stuck to this. So, and the air filter had never been treated, so I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt, get some carb cleaner, clean it up, make sure there's no cracks in this thing, grease and nut and bolt check, and hopefully little dude can take it for a rip today. Alrighty, got it cleaned up pretty good. I don't see any cracks, but you know, not bad. I mean, it's a little boogery welds in here. That's my fault. I got impatient, but it seems to be pretty strong. My little reinforcement hasn't split here, so that's good. I don't see any flex out of the front. Well, that's good to know. So, all in all, the SYX stock frame is not bad. Only thing, like I've said before, we've added these two motor mounts right here, and this right here for strength, and that's it. And I rode it. Quite a few people, you know, have been on it. Probably nobody over, you know, 160. He's been on it because the shock can't really handle it. But I'm gonna catch up with you guys in a little bit. I'm gonna go look for get some fuel line and stuff, get this thing dried up, and button up some things here and there, because I'm actually really surprised on this frame. So you guys should know, if you want to mod it, it's not like super unsafe. It's just more or less if your little people can handle it. So we'll see you guys in a bit. All right, I'm gonna get the motor out, start getting it set up, clean up the shop a little bit. I'm gonna get that carb cleaner and we're gonna get this thing ripping today. Where are we at? Got the carburetor off. Yeah, just spraying it down with some WD-40, getting as much dirt off it as possible. I think it got a little bit of water in it, so yeah. You want to ride this thing today?
Oh, hell yeah.
Well, I gotta clean it up and then I gotta watch you guys in the pool, so just give me a few minutes and let me clean this up a little bit more.
You can only smell it. Smells like my nose.
Yeah. Oh, when I was watching the Grindhard guys when they were doing their new eBay motor, I seen this on their motor too. The little crank case vent stick there. It was in theirs too. So I mean, I haven't heard them mention anything about it. So I mean, you know, it is what it is. I don't think that's the problem by any means. I think, like I said, he drowned it and we just didn't get the carb cleaned out afterwards. So, 'cause the spark plug looked good. It wasn't like all fouled out. I think it was just, yeah. And plus, you know, like I had before, I didn't have the shut-off valve on there. Alrighty. Yeah, I got it soaking in some WD-40. I'm going to take the air compressor to it, spray her down. Got the carb soaking in WD-40 too, so like I was saying, get the, if there's any water in there, hopefully get it out. Wife's bringing me some carb cleaner so we could finish it off with that. Yeah, guys, check this thing out. I haven't cleaned it obviously, but you can tell it got water in there definitely. So I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt. Hey, so we got our carb clean here now. So yeah, I don't know if you guys remember, but yeah, I did that off camera. I was going up the hill right there. It's a pretty good size hill, and bottomed out on the dirt bike and ripped it off. So guarantee water got in there. I'm gonna clean this thing up and continue on with the SYX. Alrighty, got her cleaned up pretty well. Got the carburetor cleaned out pretty well. When I was cleaning this out, some old fuel came out. It smelled bad. So yeah, I'm glad I got that out cleaned out. I was thinking about taking the bowl open, but I don't want to tear up the gasket, and I don't want to take the time to wait for another one to come. So hopefully it's cleaned out enough. I think it just got, like I was saying, it got some stuff in there, but I also got the filter cleaned up as best I could clean it. That's glue right there. That's the glue that I use, like rubber cement to kind of hold it back together when I tore it up. But got that cleaned out, got it treated a little bit with the air filter treatment. Got this treated pretty well. I only did it on the end of this one here because that's mainly what's exposed for the most part, and I treated that. So got the exhaust cleaned up pretty good, and got the bike cleaned up pretty good. So I'm gonna take a break for a little while, hang out with the family, and we'll catch up with you guys a little bit when we're trying to get this put back together. It might be tomorrow, might be today. Hopefully, I mean, it'll be in this video, but we'll get back with you guys. Alright guys, next day. Not gonna make a bunch of excuses, but it got super hot in here yesterday, so I'm gonna get back on that, back on the SYX motor, or reassemble, and hopefully everything works out, because I know I was kind of probably pushing a little too fast, especially for my son and viewers. I mean, yeah, so I hope this works, because like I was saying early in the video yesterday, probably just got water in it, because it was running fine literally to that day, and ever since that day it wasn't running properly. So like I was saying, I always overthink stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna get the garage open back up, get everything out of here so we can get back on the SYX, because we got her cleaned up, ready to roll, got all the pieces. I hopefully have all the pieces. I'm probably gonna put something together for a fuel line, probably use some of that still, get my shut-off valves, get everything on there. Hopefully I have everything I need. So alrighty guys, stick around, let's finish this thing up today, and hopefully little dude can take it for a rip. Alright, here's the plan. I'm gonna try and be a little more organized with the parts and pieces. So I'm gonna get everything set up on this table and make sure I have everything I need. So I don't want to drag it out. I want to make sure I have everything, because if I don't, I'm going to know right away, because I put this thing together a few different times. I might rewrap this too, because I like the blue, but we got some good stuff that may just wrap all the way up that thing. I don't know. If we get to that, I want to make sure it runs right, runs better, and stays running. So all right, I'm gonna get all the pieces laid out here and make sure I got everything. So I'm gonna probably do a little bit of time lapse here. Yeah, I forgot to mention this. When I was taking the motor out last time, I forgot to remove one of the ground bolts from the reed setup here, the intake. So I ripped it off. So I'm going to replace that and continue on putting this thing back together. Not a big deal. I got plenty of these ends. Probably make it a little better. But alrighty. Getting ready to put this thing back together now. We got the end on there. Some heat shrink. Should do the job. Focus. There we go. Got that all squared away. Want to make sure the kill switch works. Gonna use this for now. It's broken. It's been broken since we got it. Trevor's got an aluminum one on his billet. I think we're gonna go with something like that, because it's definitely gonna be a lot stronger. This plastic, you hit the ground once, it's probably gonna be done for. So I'm gonna get on some time lapse, stop dragging this out, and get this thing put back together. Are you gonna help? Don't look so excited. You're gonna ride it again? How long has it been? At least a month or two?
Yeah.
It's been a while. Do you remember how to ride it?
Yes.
You're gonna show the people you know how to ride it?
But my hands might hurt, because last time when I rode it, I haven't rode it in a while now.
Yeah, it vibrates a lot. So you got to stretch out a little bit. We'll see how it goes. We'll try maybe go for a full send, maybe a whole shot. Huh?
Should we get the same one as Trevor, like the kills?
Oh yeah, we'll get one. We're just gonna see if we can get it back together, because we don't want to mod it right away, because it was, like I was saying, it was just probably got a little bit of water in there. So alrighty guys, enough jibber jabber. I'm gonna get on to some time lapse of getting this thing back together. I don't want to drag it out anymore, so here we go. Okay, I want to show you guys this. Anybody even with the stock SYX, I don't know if you guys do it or not, but right in here there's a lot of slack. I don't know if it's really showing up on the camera here, but it moves. That's not good. You don't want any kind of slack in there. So what I'm going to try and do, I'll definitely let you guys know in a future video if it worked out, but I'm going to put this lock washer in here to hopefully take up the slack, and it actually seats a little better. So yeah, I just want to let you guys know about that. If it works, I'll definitely let you know. So alrighty. Alrighty guys, just a little update on where I'm at with it. Got the fuel cutoff, fuel filter mounted, works pretty good, and I already tried it with the plastics on. It clears, it's not obstructing anything where his leg is going to be. It's not going to be in the way. So I'm going to continue on putting this together. Yeah, next step is hopefully the gas that we have is still good. I might just go grab some more. Yeah, I know the air filter looks pretty junky, but It'll be covered by the little shield that I made. So I'm gonna put all this back together, and we're gonna catch up with you guys when it's time to fire it up, hopefully. Brakes are a little boogery too. So, I mean, like I was saying, the frame looks good. Everything looks really well. The frame is not cracked, bent, or anything like that, which I'm kind of surprised but happy at the same time, because I didn't think the frame would be strong enough. But yeah. Alright guys, we'll catch up with you in a few and let's get this thing ripping. Alrighty guys, got most of it buttoned up for now. I want it, it's not fully assembled, but far enough to where I want to test it, because I don't want to finish it all and something goes wrong, then I have to take it back apart. But really it's only missing the rear shield that I built here and the front plastics. That's pretty much it. So I'm gonna just leave those off for the moment, because I want to be able to just check everything, make sure the fuel flow is going fine. Yeah, I think I'm gonna add something to the choke so I can grab it just a little bit easier when we need to choke it. Chains on, need to get some fuel in it. So yeah, I'm gonna get this thing off the table, get some fuel ready, and hopefully take for a rip, right? Are you excited? Alright guys, sorry I forgot to hit the camera, but it's warming up a little bit. What do you think, dude? It's already running longer than it did last time. Might have to idle it up a little bit. Here, hold the camera, bud. Keep it on the bike. Careful. SYX is back. Needed a good carb clean. Me, I overthink stuff. Alright, so give us a few minutes. Gonna gear him up and you can take for a ride. Alright, we'll see you guys in a few minutes. Alright guys, me and Liam are gonna go around the neighborhood real quick. I don't recommend it, but we just want to test it out before we go anywhere else, so just give us a few minutes here. Alright, let's go. Go ahead in front of me. Go. New lead. Running so much better. Just a dirty carb and bad air filter probably. Looks like it's kind of tracking a little weird. Definitely is. Wow. Alright, so I'm gonna have to take a look at that real quick before we go any farther. Alright guys, thanks for watching LD Moto. What do we tell them?
Hit that like button, subscribe.
See you guys next time. Bye!